Like, comment, subscribe. Big Amount TV, baby. It's going down.
That's that chronic. I'm good now.
No,
I'm good.
yeah.
What do these flags stand for?
Those are different African countries or countries that people of color, like myself and like you,
Yeah.
came from. Not just Africa, Jamaica, Trinidad, Cuba. See, all the Cubans didn't look like Fidel.
Oh, okay.
In fact, if you know the history of Cuba, you know where Cubans came from.
Yeah.
You know, so Pan means all. So it's an all-African cultural festival.
Oh.
All African.
Okay.
Wherever we are, whether we're in North America, Jamaica, Trinidad, whether we're in Grenada, wherever we are, we celebrate the cultural flavor of our history, our presence, and our future.
Okay.
That's what we are.
So do you identify as a Pan-Africanist? Or
Pan means all.
Oh, okay.
That's a P-A-N, all.
Okay.
African
Yes,
cultural
sir.
festival. So I'm a Pan-Africanist.
Uh-huh.
I embrace the Pan-African philosophy.
Okay.
You know, Africa for Africa, at home and abroad.
Okay.
You got me?
I understand. Now I know.
But I don't like anybody else.
Yeah.
I don't name, shame, blame, or and I don't even judge.
Okay.
Because when you do that, you're playing God, and there's not but one God.
Yeah.
No, and I'm not him.
Okay.
I work for him.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You've been working for him for a long time.
Oh, 56 years plus.
Yeah.
Holding on to it.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
In the late 60s, Reverend Bill Lawson asked me about it was a program, a building that located at 3802 Live Oak. It was a building, old storefront. There were some programs over there for young people. And it was Vista workers there. And the Vista workers' time had ended. The Vista workers are volunteers in service to America. Their time had ended, and they decided that they had to leave and go to another location. Vista workers are government employees, actually volunteers in service to America. That's what Vista workers are. And their time had ended. These was a couple of young white folk and one black guy. And of course, their time ended at 3802 Live Oak. And when they ended, the building was vacant. Reverend Lawson asked me, he said, Deloyd, these children in that area need a community program, a center, something for the community. Could you come and start it? So I took upon my response, I answered Reverend Lawson's request, and I went over to the Live Oak building, 3802 Live Oak. I moved in. There was little living quarters in that building. It was an old storefront. I moved into the building, and it was my bedroom. Started the programs with the help of Lynn Usan, with the help of Dwight Allen and other people in my family, Aubrey, Pierre, and my family all helped initiate the program.
Open it up for me.
Hey, this your brother?
That's what my mother said.
Huh?
That's what my mother said.
Oh, okay.
My father had something to do with this.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he had me before they had him.
Okay.
That's my younger brother.
Yeah.
One of 7.
7?
One of 7 boys. And
Are y'all all?
10 children. So I literally moved into the center. And the rest of the center was a big, large room and an office and a kitchen. So at that point, Shape Center was not incorporated, but it was born. You know, we started developing programs for the youth in that area. I went into the community and organized and got the children involved, got the parents involved, and started Black History classes, had a free breakfast program that we served the kids free breakfast every morning. And that was the beginning of Shape. Of course, it had not been incorporated at the time. We were still in unofficial status, but we were there as 1969. We were there. We were not officially a 501c3 or tax-exempt organization at that time. We had to apply for that. But nevertheless, Shape Center was organized, and we had the children coming, and then I talked to Raymond Jordan, and he's an attorney, and told him we need to get our 501c3, our tax exemption, and our charter. So over a period of time, a couple of weeks, or maybe 3 or 4 weeks, I went to Austin and applied for the 501c3, the tax exemption, the charter, state charter, and then the tax exemption. And Shape Center was officially founded. But I got people to serve on the board, because when you apply for a 501c3 or tax exemption, you have to have a board of directors. So we got our charter. I got about 5 or 6 people. 6 people served on the board of directors. You know, like you had myself, you had 5 other people that served on the board of directors. They were incorporated charter members, and those people names were on that chart, articles of incorporation, and Shape Center was officially founded. That's how it was founded. Of course, I had other people involved in the process, like Lynn Usan, Dwight Allen, all of us. They were students, and they were helping me with the program. But in terms of actually incorporating and officially being founded, I went to Austin and got the charter articles of incorporation with the help of Raymond Jordan, an attorney Raymond Jordan, and we got the center applied for incorporation. Eventually, we got our 501c3, 1971. So, but the beginning was June 1st, 1969, which happens to be tomorrow. You know,
Yes, sir.
that's how Shape Center got started. But
Yes, sir.
I lived in the center. That was
Yes.
my living quarters.
Yes,
And I
sir.
worked in the community. We were all community organizers. Shape Center is not, no one person finds a community center. You know, I initiated, I was the one that went to Austin, got the articles of incorporation with Raymond Jordan and all that kind of stuff. And Reverend Lawson and the church, a group called Riverside Ministerial Alliance, helped us to pay the rent of the building, the storefront that wasn't owned by anybody in the community. It was owned by another person, and we rented the facility, and we had to pay the rent. So we had a group called Riverside Ministerial Alliance, which included Wheel Avenue Baptist Church, Trinity United Methodist, Augustana Lutheran, University Presbyterian, Holman Street, let's see, University Presbyterian, St. Mary's. There were 7 churches, all were involved in helping to pay the bills, the rent, and the utilities. And
What's been your motivation for all these years? I was telling people I started, I went to Shape as a child. I had to have been like 4 or 5, maybe 6, when Mayor Lee Brown was the mayor. What's been your motivation keeping it going this long?
well, I tell people all the time, something happened the other day, and I equate that with what happened. What happened is that you don't get paid to do the right thing. You do the right thing because it's the right thing to do.
Yes, sir.
I felt that our children needed a place to be safe. They needed a place to come and eat breakfast and go to school from there. They needed a place to have fun and not fight and bicker. And I felt that way, and all of us felt that way. The students and the community felt that way. So my motivation came obviously from my family, because I had a large family. My mother and father had 10 children, 7 boys and 3 girls, and we were about family. So we have to say strong family, strong nation. So even though you have a nuclear family, you also have a community family. So we felt that we came together as a family. We taught Black history classes at Shape Center during that time. We had programs for the children. We even drove the kids, went to Washington, D.C. and had a program. We marched from Malcolm X Park to the Capitol.
Yeah, I remember that.
We've done a whole lot of things, but it was always inclusive of the community, and we always made sure that what we did was comprehensive, socially, culturally, economically, politically, and spiritually. We embraced all of those factors in terms of making Shape Center what it is. But again, nobody make you do the right thing. You do the right thing because it's the right thing to do.
I'm learning from him, you know?
He's a true guy.
Yeah.
Detail man.
Yeah, he is.
Mild mannered.
No, I'm learning that from him too as well.
When he's taking those meetings, he keeps the meetings.
Yeah.
Everybody might be hollering here saying,
That's him. That's him. That's him. And it's awkward to have him like that. And my mom is a firecracker, yeah. That balance out, yeah. So, no, man. Well, nah, God bless us. Appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. No problem.
Take care.
And that's what made us. That's what got us to where we are. And I want to stress, Shape. No one person founded Shape.
Yes, sir.
Shape was a team effort.
Mm-hmm.
I was the one. I'm the one who's still here,
Mm-hmm.
and I was there from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't about me. It was about us, students, the free breakfast program. We had Riverside Ministerial Alliance. We had Reverend Lawson, who's a motivating factor because he was and still is in my heart my mentor. Even though he's not physically here, the spirit of Reverend William Lawson is with us now and will always be with us. So, but again, Shape Center has always been about volunteers.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to get caught up on government, big salaries and all that. We wanted to make sure the community was involved in Shape Center.
Mm-hmm.
And we made Shape Center what it was to be. And of course, we continued to grow and we moved from that little storefront to the Casa Palace Ballroom across the street,
Mm-hmm.
to the building where we are right now, the Harambe building.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, we had 3 major locations. The first one was 3802 at Live Oak, then 3815 Live Oak,
Mm-hmm.
then 3901 Alameda.
Mm-hmm.
Those are 3 locations.
Mm-hmm.
And so we just kept growing and glowing and going, but it's always been about community though.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we embrace the 7 principles: unity, self-determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, and FAITH. The foundation of SHAPE is based on the 7 principles of Kwanzaa: unity, self-determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, and FAITH. And that's, to this very day, that's what we function and operate on. Those are foundation. Our foundation are those 7 principles. And we had our challenges, and we had the fire at the other building. The fire didn't wipe us out.
Mm-hmm.
It just destroyed a lot of the material things that was inside the building.
Yes, sir.
Shape Center didn't burn down. A lot of the material things inside the building burned up. The building is still there.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to restore that building. We're going back there. But in the meantime, we over at the Alameda building, 3903 Alameda, making sure we continue as much as we can continue without that building on Live Oak. And be doing that, We have to get the building restored on Live Oak. And once we get it restored, we'll go back there with the children and the programs. But in the meantime, we're going to do all we can do at 3903 Alameda.
Where can people donate at?
Well, it's encouraging that the people have been coming through. The community, we have insurance on the building on Live Oak,
Mm-hmm.
but the insurance is not going to give us what we need to get the building up and running.
Yes, sir.
We have to raise money, so we have to raise a substantial amount of money to get that building up.
Mm-hmm.
So we ask people to go to our website, shape.org, shape@shape.org, go to call Shape, and we have what do you call it, a Q card?
QR code.
QR code.
Mm-hmm.
You can check that. But to find out how you can donate to SHAPE, call us at 3850 in Live or 3903 Alameda. You call us at 713-521-0641 or 713-521-0629, or email us, shape@shape.org, or you can email me, dtparker@shape.org. And we accept all forms of contributions because the community is what makes Shape Center what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Not the government, but the community. So we encourage you to support us because we cannot go any further without the community.
Yes, sir.
We're going to be having a town hall meeting pretty soon on the 3rd of next month. That's next week. So we encourage people who want to come and find out more about SHAPE. They can come and join us at the town hall meeting at 3903 Alameda at the Shape Center Harambe building. It's going to be at 6 o'clock on the 3rd of June. And we can give you an further update on what Shape is doing.
Yes, sir. Well, I do appreciate you. I really do. I just wanted, I know you said it's not one person, but I just wanted to give you your flowers, man. You've
Well, give my flowers to the people.
well, the people has Shape Community Centers has affected a lot of people in a positive way. I know a lot of people, a few doctors, lawyers. One of my friends played in the NFL, National Football League, and I hopefully I can talk to them. But yeah, I just wanted to give Shape their flowers. Do you have hope for the future with our people?
Well, I have hope because I got a telephone call the other day from, guess who? Dexter Manley.
Okay, yeah, Dexter
He
Manley.
called me the other day. He wanted me to help a family that was having some problems in Houston, and I'm going to be working with that family.
Okay.
So I knew Dexter Manley when he was in Houston going to school right down the street.
Yes, sir.
And he was a young boy then. So the history of Shape is embedded in the present and the future of Shape.
Yes, sir.
So all the things that we did in the past has made us what we are today.
Yes,
and that
sir.
will continue to be the foundation of what we're going to be on tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Well, I really do appreciate you. I'm gonna have the donation QR code in my bio. Shape Community Center, Deloyd Parker. We really do appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I can come in here and cool off. I got this.
Yes, we're putting the chairs here for the performers, so when they come, because they're changing in here, they've got enough chairs.
Tell the guys.
He's bringing them. He's bringing them. Okay.
What's happening, brother?
Don't forget that.
Oh, give me that.
Don't get no stick.
Like, comment, subscribe. Big Amount TV, baby. It's going down.
I'm good now.
No,
I'm good.
yeah.